I know you're still writing. Take your time. There's no rush, honey.
There's just so much more. I just can't think right now. I don't want to read the Bible.
Okay, that's fine. Do you want me to read them?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll read it to myself.
I don't know.
Before we read this, well, let me take a chance. Let me read this to myself. Okay. So you listed 10 things. All over the place, these things. All over the place, you know? And I think you touched it across. This is my tissue section. I think there's a lot of things here that everything on this list, we can work on. You know, I want you to look at this list one more time. And then I'm going to tell you the next things we're going to do with this. When you're ready, you let me know. You ready?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I want you to pick up that paper.
Mm-hmm.
2 hands. Fold it in half.
Sorry, I'm very anal.
That's fine.
It would drive me insane if it's not folded correctly. Okay.
I want you to say, I'm going to get through this.
I'm gonna get through this.
Pick up the paper. Rip it out. I want you to say, I'm going to get through this.
I'm gonna get through this.
Rip it out. What do you think I want you to say?
I'm gonna get through this.
As you're ripping this paper, tell me, how does that feel? Is it feeling harder to do?
No, actually, I just felt like
Rip the paper.
I'm
What
gonna
do you
get through this. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. Every time I ripped it,
Rip it
it
again.
gave me like a sense of relief. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this.
So, I know you had the surgery in your nose, but I want to tell you, I want us to practice some mindful breathing. Even if we practice from our mouth, you know, but I think it's important, even if you can really do it the way you want to 100%. But when you're feeling very dysregulated, or feeling like you're off, or feeling like, what am I going to do? There's many things you can do. Just like your I statements, you can look in the mirror and keep talking to yourself about these I statements. I'm going to survive. I'm going to get through this. I'm strong. You know? I want you to do the same thing with all these other things. And you know what you're going to say? We're going to breathe in the positive and let go of the negative. So you can say breathing in the positive, letting go the negative. Or you can be like, breathing in my strength and letting go your hate. You know? So in an exercise like that, I'm going to practice it for you, unless you think you can try because of your nose. I know you're still in recovery. But it will be something like this, right? I would close my eyes. So if it was you, you would close your eyes. You can try. If you can do it, you try. When you're feeling really down or feeling like I need some more calm, you said it best. You said you love the beach. But I want you to just close your eyes and envision the sun. Envision the sun shining down on your warm head, down to your nose, down to your shoulders, your hands, your legs, and your toes. Feel the warmth of the sun. Every time you feel the sun beaming down on your body, what are you going to do? You're going to say to yourself, I can get through this. You're going to feel the sun reach all the way down to your toes. Fill this void with the warmth and serenity that you need and you desire. Now your toes are in the sand. Feel the sand through your toes. Wiggle them. Wiggle them. As you hear the passing by of birds chirping along and the seagulls trying to make their way to your picnic basket, you hear the ocean bringing in the new waves and taking out all the bad. The wind going through your ears, and you can hear it just bringing you peace as it brushes through your hair, brushes through your skin. You have to take these moments. You breathe in, one deep breath in, all the positive. Hold it for as long as you can, and release one negative thing that you feel about yourself. So you say to yourself, I'm beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
Breathe in and release those thoughts of, I'm ugly. Breathe in peace. Peace. Release chaos. Breathe in joy.
Joy.
Release sadness. Now I want you to think back to your toes. Brush all that sand off of you. Stretch your legs out. Start feeling the sun awaken your body, your mind, spirit. Continue to take your breaths in, not so deep, and out. In with the positive, out with the negative. Feel that sun revive your body and keep you moving forward. Find this happy space. Keep this happy space in your mind. I want you to open your eyes. I want you to think about this place that we created doesn't have to be your space. But close your eyes and your mind, open your mind to where you need to be to find your serenity. Sometimes I know you're struggling to even go out the doors, but you've been meeting with me twice a week for 2 months, and then now it's been every other week. And you've come here, even if it's for the 45 minutes. But just taking a step back and having trust in yourself and knowing you're going to get there and you're going to overcome things. Is it a challenge? Yeah. But working on your breathing is going to help you, especially when you're feeling very panicky, that your heart is pounding so fast.
When you asked me to do this session right now and you had me close my eyes, in the beginning, it was dark.
Yeah.
And dark and dark and dark. It didn't become somewhat light until you started asking me to breathe in breathe in the positive and exhale the negative, because I tried to let the sun hit my toes and this and that, and it was just dark. I felt like I was in the bottom of the ocean. The water was really dirty, and I was just trying to swim to get up.
Because you're in a dark space. You're fighting very hard, the good fight. And that's exhausting. You have to learn to let things go. Just like this paper. Does it go away, these words? But they start losing its value. You can't even see the whole sentence. And that takes time, Patricia. It takes time. You know? Looking at something and trying to laugh. Find a joke in something.
I wish I could.
When do you think is the last time you laughed? When's the last time you remember laughing? Like laughing that you almost peed yourself. You know what I mean? Like that good laugh that it hurts.
It's been so long.
Yeah. It happens though.
If I laugh and smile, it's like that Robin Williams thing. You'll laugh and smile at the world, make everyone happy, but you're not happy.
Yeah. It's hard. Because the things that people don't understand, especially with depression, is it's so easy to see someone that's in need, right? Someone doesn't have a leg. If someone talks different, sounds different, looks different. You can't tell those things with mental health. You can put a face on and smile and inside feel like you're dying. You know? Have you continued to still take this medication?
Yes.
On a regular basis?
Yeah, I take it every morning faithfully.
And what are your thoughts on that?
Well, because I forgot that I realized I had run out, and then my insurance stopped, so I didn't have it. So I wasn't on it for a few days.
Did you feel different?
So I felt the difference, and I think that's what made me more. But I'm back on it, so I know that.
When did you start again?
I started it. What's today? Tuesday? Sunday, I think. Monday. I think. No, I'm lying. I'll tell you right now. Sunday. Sunday started it. Because my son sent me the money to pay for, because I didn't have insurance. And, you know, it's not a copay, you know, it's pretty pricey. So my son sent me the money for me to get the medication and to pay cash for it. So he said, Mom, so you don't have to be on your medicines and you don't have to get worse than what you are. I'm going to send you the money for it.
But now your mass health and everything is all set.
Hopefully, yes. So I said I have to call lady like 4 o'clock and stuff to make sure everything went through.
Okay. Yeah, because remember we have Rachel in the office and she could always help you. It's important. I don't want you walking away or having a lapse in any kind of medicine, you know? Especially if you feel like it's being very beneficial.
I think that's what happened when I stood like almost a week without the medication. I think that's why I lapsed.
Yeah.
I really,
that makes sense.
Really believe that that's why I lapsed. Because I've been on this medication faithfully for a year without not being on it. And that week, I think that's what just fucked me up.
Yeah.
And I've been okay, but the medication just happened to be at the time that I lost my job. I was having surgery. I was going through this breakup. It was just everything at one time.
I noticed that you keep on cutting your pieces of paper.
I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to feel what I wrote here.
Yep. So why don't we talk about what you do want to feel like? Talk to me about, better days. It's so easy to talk about what's not working. Talk to me about something that you're really proud of for you. Because I know you're proud of your grandkids and your children. You talk about them all the time.
That's what I'm proud of.
Tell me something that you're proud of for yourself.
That's the only thing I can be proud of. If I've done, for all the wrong I've done, those are the only things I've done right.
What? Being a good grandmother?
And being a mother to my kids.
Okay.
That is my proudest joy, my proudest accomplishment in life.
Okay. And I think that's something too being a mother is not easy.
No, it's not.
It's the hardest job in the world. Yeah.
2 boys nonetheless.
Yep. And how was your relationship with the boys?
My relationship with the boys has always been good. Always been good.
Mm-hmm.
We're best friends.
Tell me, how do you make your family happy? Like, what do you do to make them happy?
I don't know, because they seem, everything I do for them makes my kids happy.
How do you know they're happy? What do they do?
My kids always tell me they love me, I'm beautiful, they thank me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mommy, my girls love you, you're such a good grandmother. So I know I make them happy.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't make myself happy.
So do you think you don't make yourself happy because of the way you are as a grandmother, or it's just personal things?
It's just
Personal things that you want to overcome.
Yeah, personal things I want to overcome. When I think just this was my dream job, and I think that's what's just fucking me up so bad, that I lost my dream job. I've been dying for this job, and I just fucked it up, and that's why I think I feel the worst.
Well, yeah, that's hard. It's hard because it's something that you know you could have done different, but you didn't. But I want to tell you something. You're going to learn a lot from this experience. Does that mean you could never work in a hospital again? You know what I mean? I'm sorry. It's my neighbor. We're having technical difficulties
There's
with
some
the phone.
paranormal experience going on?
No, if we did, honey, we would not be in this office.
No, you would. I wouldn't be in this
Me
office. I don't know about you,
either.
girlfriend.
Me
because
either.
let me tell you, nobody got time for that shit.
No, me either. Believe me
I'm
when I
dealing with
tell
my
you.
own demons. I don't gotta be dealing with other people's
No,
demons.
honey, believe me when I tell you, we would not be in this office. But what I can tell you is that, you know, there's a lot of takeaways from your job, even though you were terminated from it. And what a horrible word to say out loud. Very hard. But have you been applying online for similar positions?
I've been applying online. I've been going on, I've gone in Indeed and Monster and Craigslist.
How about at the Family Health Center? Because I know the big hospital here is Harrington, but I know, what about the Family Health Center? That's through UMass, I believe.
Where is that at?
Family Health Center?
Is that the one on Orchard Street?
Yeah.
That's not through UMass. I think they're private.
Yeah, that's through
Because
UMass.
my doctor was, one of my doctors were there before. I didn't know they were through UMass.
It's through UMass.
So,
No, that's okay. Life is what it is. It happens. Have you tried? Well, you should try to apply there as well.
okay, yeah. I was thinking about doing that. I know there's some, I wanted to see what is in the neighborhood, kind of like privately owned, and not through Harrington. That way I can just walk and just send, I'm gonna give my resume. Because I have my resume, I have my cover letter, I have all that.
It's just hard in the area because everyone is so affiliated with Harrington, with the exception of Family Health Center.
Everybody's so affiliated with Harrington. That's the damn sucky part. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was very good at what I did, and even my boss said it. I just, like, always looking out for other people.
Not putting yourself first.
Not putting my first, and didn't realize that it would cost me my job in the long run.
Now, is there any way you can resolve that? You can't move that past that? Have you touched base with your boss?
I did try it. I sent her a letter. I sent her, I texted her because I had asked her if she could write me a letter of recommendation. She said she wouldn't feel comfortable with it. And then I asked her yesterday, we were talking about something, and I said, I guess she didn't feel comfortable with the letter of recommendation. She said I wouldn't know what to write. And I told her, what about, you know, let me see. I don't remember exactly what it was. So she says, I just don't know what to write. Sorry, I said, regardless of what happened, I was a good employee. Maybe one of your best MAs that put that office back on the map. The day Liz decided to give her resignation and walked out, I cleaned up that office. I would go in sick, dying to the office. The office went from being hated to everyone loved going there because of me. But like I said, it's okay, honestly. No hard feelings. I appreciate the opportunity I was given to be part of a team. I personally thought I should have been suspended, but that didn't happen, and I'm okay with it. And that was it. She never answered me back.
You have the potential to do a lot of great things, including you turn things upside down, right side up. But there are some things that I agree with you are like a gray area. There are some things that people should be suspended for. I know we've never gotten into the details, nor do you need to disclose what led to the termination.
Everybody thinks I should have been suspended. Even my coworkers, they're like, you should have been suspended. You should have not been fired.
Mm-hmm.
It was what it was. I mean, that was the decision.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think I should have been suspended, as well as my coworkers think that I should have been suspended. But at the end of the day, neither of them nor I have the final say.
I know that, especially when it comes to HIPAA and things of that nature, you know, there's so many rules.
Strict.
So many rules around that, and I tell you that I've seen the greatest of the great come through and miss out on opportunities for the very same reasons in terms of, I don't know if you're in the same situation, but in terms of HIPAA, I mean, it's so easy to turn everything around and cause termination and loss of employment.
Mm-hmm.
See it a lot. There's a lot of things that come that's associated with it. People just don't get, or you don't think in the moment, or you don't do things with this malicious intent.
Exactly.
Because you don't have a good understanding around it.
Exactly. I went to work. I didn't do nothing.
Perhaps they should just
did my job to the best that I would normally do. All my patients love me.
Mm-hmm.
That office went from being the most hated office to everybody loved coming there. I have patients hitting me up through Messenger. I go to the supermarket. I have patients hitting me up. Oh my God, when are you coming back? The office not the same. I have patients. If I post something on social media, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, you're my favorite nurse. When are you coming back?"
Mm-hmm. So I think what's important is that
I think that was what bothers me too, that I failed my patients.
I don't think you failed anyone. I think the person you failed is really more yourself. And, you know, it's not something you really wanted to do, but you gotta think about everything that you've been able to acquire. You've learned the ability you have to run an office, change your office, switch everything up. You have this power and this trait that is appealing to people. So while for a slight moment you lost that in translation with what was going on with the policy of your office that you was working in, you're gonna walk out from there even more stronger.
Why can't I see what everybody else sees?
In terms of what? Because you're focusing right now on what is the reality. You're unemployed and you lost it at your own right. That's hard to swallow, man. That is a big pill to swallow.
And I admit, I admit I was in the wrong.
Doesn't change it.
I know I fucked up. It doesn't change it. I can't, coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know, it is what it is, and I have to deal with it.
But do you think you're gonna make a mistake like that again?
The fuck now.
So it is unfortunate. But this is a great opportunity, which you probably don't want to really hear, but it is a good opportunity for you to look at not only your place of employment for the future, but just your personal life, because that's your pattern. You always put everything first, everyone first, and you disregard the true loss you're gonna have. You owe nothing to anyone, nothing. But yet you give everyone your all.
Mm-hmm.
You have a card. See, remember, Family Health Center. That's a sign. I believe in faith. How about you?
Yeah, I was there today. This is where I went for them to help me with the insurance. And I got to think, because that's the lady I have to call her, because I want to be on BMC and they have me down for a different one. So I have to call. But that's where the dental office is, right across the street. I used to see my doctor there before she moved to Connecticut. That's how I know about that office. And I've already spoken to them there. And to do the MA stuff there, one, they start off with 11. That would be a major, major pay cut. Two, the medical assistants are not allowed to do anywhere near what I used to do. All they do is bring the patient in and put them in the room in the vitals. I'm not used to that. I'm used to bringing patients in, doing the vitals, giving injections, calling in prescription, giving in results, assisting in procedures, just a lot more hands-on.
And the reality is that where there's areas of weakness there that you don't like, but it can be an opportunity because you are very qualified. It may be your window.
Overqualified for that.
Yeah, but you know what? It may be your foot in the door. So at least you have some sort of income. Because I know you've been applying for an array of different things, but not sure whether or not you're going to get those things, right?
As far as the food stamps, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get approved for that. I just got the thing. I just have to wait for my doctor to clear, to sign off on my paper, because my stupid ass decided to write, no, I couldn't work, and they want to know why I couldn't find work for that week, and I had to put surgery. But then again, I had to put it regardless because I'm not going to lie to them. Yeah. It's unemployment, one. And two, I had just lost my job, and then, so they're going to be like, okay, well, you just lost your job. Why wasn't you looking for work? I have to tell them I just had surgery. You know, I lost my job on the 28th. My surgery was on the 29th. I was working on the 25th, 26th, 27th. I just was not working on the 28th and the 29th, which Thursday, Friday, and then Monday was a holiday. That's the way I set up for the surgery, so I wouldn't have to miss days at work. But for what? I'm without a job.
Temporary situation. Long-term impact. You're gonna grow from this. Wait till you get back on your feet. And don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay to be hard too at times. Apply.
I think I'm my worst enemy because I am so hard on myself.
You are. You have a lot of personal, deep-rooted issues that you gotta continue to address in therapy. With the use of our coping strategies, it's gonna help you get through those things. But until you start really loving yourself and accepting you for you, learning from your flaws, strengthening them, taking constructive criticism and growing, we all evolve. We all grow.
I don't think there's a therapist in the world to fix me. I'm beyond couch hours.
Well, honey, everyone has something. Everything is beyond anything in 45 minutes. But it's a consistent thing of working. Remember, you've overcome huge obstacles in your path. Way bigger than this. You've survived. So I'm not gonna downplay what's going on with you right now. I'm not gonna downplay what you're going through right now. But what I am gonna tell you is there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And even though we may not see it right now, we're gonna help you get there. You know, that is the goal. I know you have to get in contact with this person for your mass help. I don't want to keep you too long.
Okay.
So with just the recent changes and stuff, do you want to meet next week? Do you want to wait 2 weeks? Do you want to just give me a call?
What's good for you? What do you recommend? What do you suggest?
You tell me what you need.
If we can meet tomorrow, we can meet tomorrow.
Tomorrow I don't have availability. I have availability Friday.
What time?
I think, let me look at my paperwork. I have either 9 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock at night.
I know you're going to do 5 o'clock in the night because ain't nobody trying to get up
I
at
can put you
therapy. I could do coffee.
I could put you in for that. And something just to touch base with you about, you know. So we touch base on that. And let me know if you need any more help. I can connect with Rachel too when you come back. For your mass help, okay?
Okay, no problem.
But before we leave, I just want to check in one more time before our session ends. You know, how are you feeling right now? I don't expect things to be perfect every time.
You know, every time I speak to you, I feel a little better.
Alright.
Because I actually get to sit and talk. I have 2 children. One will sit there and listen and understand, and then I have one that didn't understand and I was trying to educate himself, but I don't feel like they fully understand. But with you, I just feel comfortable that I'm able to. You make me open up to stuff that I don't want to open up to, stuff that's in there that's hidden and it's painful. And then I'm going through this, so I'm bringing double that pain out. But I gotta fix that pain in order to fix this pain.
That's right. So 2 homework assignments today. Continue working on your I statements and apply to one job that you love. I know we can't apply within the same agency, but just apply to a job that you think is where you're at. Okay? We touch base on Friday, 5 p.m.?
Yes, 5 p.m.
Thank you so much,
Thank
honey.
you.